Hello and welcome to a commentary battle with me, MattyBoy7071. I've gone for another quick battle in this one, and I have been put in the command of Polish forces. I have 4 line infantry, or 5, sorry. 1 group of militia. I've hidden 2 units of regiment of horse in there. I also have 2 dragoons, and 2 howitzer foot artillery, and of course my general, and also 2 light infantry. My opponent is in command of Martha Confederacy, and he has 2 Silla Dar Lancers. His general has got Pindari horsemen on his right flank. He also has 2 units of Sikh musketeers, 2 Hindu warriors, 12 foot artillery. He also has 2 units of Sikh warriors, 1 Hindu warrior, and some mortar. My first move is to move my artillery into position, and it might not be the first time, but I'm trying to lure out his cavalry, since he doesn't know that my cavalry is in there. Just try to move this unit here into position, see if it's in range of that cavalry, and I'm going to start shooting on them soon, while the other one moves down my left, and it's going to start maybe positioned about here and hopefully get some fire going. I also send my light infantry down to lure out his left flank of Pindari horsemen. They're not very fond of melee. They are just basically hit and run cavalry. They do have still have swords, but they're mainly skirmisher cavalry. And I'm gonna hopefully deploy stakes and catch him off guard as he charges, and then I'll send in the dragoons to finish him off. I'm just going to fast forward here because this bit's pretty boring. And you can see his horsemen starting to come closer, and for some reason he just runs them away again. But on his right flank he starts to charge this piece of artillery here, and I send up my line infantry and my light infantry trap, and I also start spring the trap of the cavalry. It's not exactly a great trap, you can see it coming from a mile off, but he doesn't seem to see it, and I think he sees it for a minute, and this left cavalry starts coming back up again for that piece of cavalry there. My dragoons are close by, and I send my militia down. Slow motion jumping there, even though it's not on slow motion. It's a bit funny. And he decides to shoot this cavalry, or artillery, sorry, and he gets one. There we go. But my dragoons are in the case. More slow-mo jumping. Oh, there we go. And he doesn't pull him back, and combat begins. And he starts recharging that cavalry on his on my right again. Even though I'm in an even better position to defend this artillery kit, he would have been better off charging the first time. But this time I'm able to bring up my my guys, and they get around fire in there. And also my cavalry comes in and finishes them off. And they are wavering as it is against the line infantry. And the cavalry on the other side, actually, one of the group runs away, one of them gets away unscathed, actually. Okay, this part's pretty boring because he's all the way just camping over there, so I'm going to fast forward it. It takes me a while to organise myself. He starts firing his mortars at my artillery, but I simply ignore it and start moving forward. My light infantry is going down the right and left. I deploy just on top of that hill there. I bring down my main line and I send my cavalry to the far right. Since I had advantage in cavalry, I assume that he's going to try and shooting it with his mortars, and my dragoons are far back as well. My line advances. Now this part really annoys me. His general bodyguard starts charging my line infantry, and I think, okay, elephants are coming, but surely 20 bullets will stop 4 elephants, especially when they're rifles, so they're extra accurate. But so I wait till they're really close, and they take aim just as they come across there, and they all fire, and not one elephant goes down. So you're telling me 20 bullets didn't hit one elephant, or didn't do enough harm to like waver or even get harmed? Not even a limp. And that group obviously instantly runs, a bunch of cowards. And that makes me panic a bit, because that means my entire left flank is now open, except for my dragoons, which are far out. So I'm in a panic. I send my militia to my left flank, and he obviously sees the advantage, and he starts bringing his elephants in. At the same time, I've got my line infantry curling on his right, and he only has one group of Hindu musketeers defending that area. Of course, I still got to worry about his melee infantry. And there's a militia, and they stop just real close. I tell them to fire, and they kill one elephant, and that's 40 bullets. I'm tempted to just run because I don't want to repeat what happened last time, but of course that's not going to help much. And so I just think, just fuck it, charge the cavalry, see what happens. And funny enough, they start taking them down, and they actually kill him. In the meantime, he's bringing down his melee infantry. And I bring in my cavalry on the right flank, and I also curl around one line infantry to help them. They start to waver as they come in. My militia is also shaken, and I send my dragoons around the other side. And his general is now dead because he used his elephants. And the cavalry comes in, and they're even. And actually start to win just in time. My cavalry comes in, smashes them to pieces. They almost rout instantly. But now I've got this problem of gunfire going around. I keep my light infantry on the right flank for the Hindu musketeers, keep them pinned down. But most of my line infantry, my main focus is now pinned on these musketeers here. And I instantly see the threat of being bogged down by gunfire while in combat, and I also see the threat to my cavalry. So I pull them out. My cavalry on the right is on standby, and I choose to charge the Hindu musketeers so I can use that light infantry elsewhere. I form up 2 more lines. And I slowly make them march in. And that Hindu musketeer unit is destroyed. Routed. And my militia just run for their lives. Now I've got this horrible situation as my dragoons are losing against these stupid warriors, along with one of my line infantry units. Bring my general to boost up a bit, but the right flank is mine, so I use that. and my cavalry that would defeat the Hindus, musketeers, are now coming on these Sikhs. I was hoping for a instant rout, but that doesn't go to plan. But soon enough they start to panic, and my line infantry on my right just crumbles and runs against these warriors, and this is where I start to panic, and I run across this this wall here. And I pull back my cavalry as well, just in time while that group runs for its life. My general was in danger, so I bring him behind the line. I don't want my men routing like his general did. And I send in the cavalry to take out the mortar threat. And it's a very close battle, it's very manoeuvrable. It all comes down to discipline, so he goes for my artillery next. I'm not really bothered about the artillery, but still obviously he's a bit worried about him. And once his cavalry are away, I bring in mine against his line infantry, and that's how I win. Rush through his warriors, and I start to, as soon as I charge they start to run away. I don't think he predicted his lines to give away so easily, but all that's left now is his Pindari horsemen who are reloading, and he decides to looks like they're going for my general, which is dead ahead. My cavalry chasing down fleeing musketeers. And just as about to get there, he sees that artillery group on that hill, and he decides to go for that instead, as it's an easier target. I reform my lines. I actually thought he was going to charge my line infantry, but obviously he has other ideas. that guy gets a face full of cannonball. And believe it or not, they actually rout this group of cavalry. They both run at the same time. So keep fighting long enough. And there are. This guy's standing his ground. He's good. Good Polish man. Go on, kill him. Oh no, he died. But anyway, the cavalry rout, even though they only lost a few men there. Okay, my opponent was WW Kino Jalios. Don't know how to pronounce that. But I deployed 330 men, losing 177 and killing 217. And he had 360. His loss was 229. He killed 145. It was a very close battle. I actually started to panic on that bit as my left flank fell. Stupid elephants, but in conclusion, good old Polish discipline won out, eh? Good old volley fire. And that's all for this commentary battle, and I hope to see you next time.